Hello everyone, I'm going to demonstrate a replay between the blue Zerg, me, and the red Terran, Akhenaten. I thought it was an interesting game, and I like to review my gameplays, of course, just like anyone who wants to get good at StarCraft too. So let's see how this game goes. Okay, so I immediately start scouting my Overlord, taking a sweet ass time. Terran is mining his minerals, yeah, okay. Nothing of interest yet. Should I speed things up a little bit? Alright. Let's see what's we got in the production tab. Alright, I got a spawning pool. Am I going for a rush? I don't know. Could be a rush. It seems kind of early. But who knows? What do I know? Not very good at this game. Terran's getting his first supply. Here, we'll speed things up a little bit. Just until things get good. Alright, I get 2 extractors right away. I don't know what I'm going to be planning on doing, but can't be anything good. And of course, I got my overlords going across the map. He's got his first barracks. Let's check the APM tab. Okay, we're not too far off from each other. I'm a little ADHD, so of course I'm clicking a little faster. Let's go back to production. All right, I'm getting a hatchery now. Is this a smart move? Without any scouting information? I don't know. Terran's got a marine or two. And Terran's expanding as well. And double bunkering his front, his main expo. Which is smart, especially against Zerg. But however, it doesn't create a nice wall off. It seems kind of spaced out. But this could be advantageous in case banelings are involved. Which double extractors would suggest maybe something like that. Getting my speed upgrade. Oh, I'm already, yeah, of course I'm already upgrading to a layer. Yeah, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Got overlords moving around. Got speed boost, more lings. See, there's the baneling nest. As expected, the baneling nest. Still no orbital for either expansions. He's getting a third expo. Or his second expo. He's got his main, first and second. I'm getting overlords for transportation. Interesting. What is going on? Let's slow it down a bit. Getting bane. Oh, we got a baneling drop. Now, keep in mind, I'm not very good at this game, so of course, accidents will happen. Misfires will occur. Moving to position, kind of slow. But of course, I thought about that. And I'm getting the upgrade. In production so far, just double factories. No armies yet by red. Save for the 4 marines in the bunkers. But again, I'm about to hit with some banelings. Got my expo going up. Got some minerals. Getting some defense just in case. Fully saturated in my main. Still no orbital from red. Double factory. I don't know where he's moving. He's moving him back. Okay, he's creating a little cluster thingamabob. Probably to share, the energy bill. As that is getting expensive these days. Getting baneling speed. Got army already. He's already planning for upgrades. Doesn't know what he's building, but he's going to upgrade them. Double sensor tower. Which is smart. Information's key. Oh, here we go. Here comes a drop. He sees it. Red sees it. He's moving away. I see it. I get back into my drop ships. Some stray banelings decide to go on their own mission. Fail. He moves all of his SCVs. I chase him. I go, At this point, I don't know where I'm going to go. So I said, screw it. I'll drop him into the base. And he loses some marines. Getting a planetary, ladies and gentlemen. Red is going for a planetary in both his bases. And he's double saturated on his expo. Got a few stragglers in the base, but of course the planetary will take care of that, no problem. I got more lings on the way. I'm producing more banelings, but I've opted for going to the front door, as I'm no longer loaded anything more into the overlords. So I've opted for a frontal assault. The last of the resistance inside his main are mopped up. Nope. I am going for the drop, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. And back at main, I've gone for a second base, second expansion. Hit it in the front door, take out the main bunker. One Ling slips through. The Banelings are largely ineffective. They deal some damage to the planetary, but no damage to the economy. Another drop in the main. They're running around, they don't know where to go. Screw it, screw his tower. All that rare earth metal's gone. And some stragglers attacking another expo, which is turning into a planetary. Now, can they kill it before it morphs or SCVs repair it? I don't know. I got a Spire in the mix. As you know, Muta Baneling is a very common build. Is Red gonna save it? And he saves in the nick of time. A horde of these SCVs come to save the planetary from the Lings. They run off. And I abandon the drops. Of course, what am I getting? I'm getting vision. I expect some kind of foul play. Or I just want more information. I'm still building only Lings. No other armies to speak of. Double Queen in the main. I personally like Queens. I think they're very good home defense. But kind of oversaturated in the main. Not fully saturated in the expo. Second base is up, but not fully saturated. Red is fully saturated as second expansion. Main is kind of empty still. Okay, he's going out with some Hellions, possibly to harass, to buy himself some more economic time. And he's just sitting there. Okay, so Red expects Mutas in play, so he's going for turrets, which is smart, which is very intelligent. He's Widow Mines, of course, the bane of my existence. And I do believe a little overpowered, even unupgraded. Get more turrets in his expansion. Main base still not saturated. Gases are oversaturated. No other production to be seen. Getting some defenses at the second expansion. Main expo is fully saturated. Too saturated. What's this? And I'm getting a fourth base. Excellent. Getting some more Lings. I'm probably not sure what I'm doing yet. I got Mutas in the production tab. Some are already out on the field. Red's still got nothing going on in his main. Guess he forgot about it. Or he opted for the minerals are more precious here. I do a little scouting and flanking with my Mutas and Lings. Of course, I see the turrets. Opt to go in, and then I pull them back for some reason. If I flew in here with my Mutas, I could have done some damage, but then again, there's tons of Widow Mines, which if they have do they have the upgrades? Yes, they do. They have the upgrades, so they can burrow very quickly, and that would be bad news bears for me. I decide to pull all my forces to the tower. Fully saturated expansion, almost saturated. Blech. Not quite there yet. Halfway there. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it is very early in the morning after being up all day. Got infestation pit. Probably want to get that hive going. No upgrades yet. We got some armor upgrades, which is always good against Terran, as their rate of fire is well known throughout the galaxy. We got Hellions going all the way around the map. Definitely coming in for harassment. Okay, they're going for the third. Of course, I got some static defense already there. Queens and Spines do some damage, but they just run on by. They're going straight for the main. Don't know how effective it's going to be. I do have a Queen there. Of course, he's got the servo upgrade, so he can transform, which they have more armor and more attack, but less range. And, of course, I'm Alpha Monk. And Queen is saved. Not a whole lot of damage there. I got Widow Mines in my fourth base. Middle line, but I think I know about that, and I'm going to clean it up. Got Hydras in the mix. He's getting tons of upgrades and more Widow Mines. Getting more Lings. I have good map control. For the most part. Hellions chilling over here. Don't know what they're doing. I'm getting burrow upgrades. I guess, in case I want to burrow my Lings or workers from the Widow Mines. Okay, now my third is fully saturated. Well, slightly over by 3. Do I see these? Oh, and I kill them just in time. Okay. They didn't get a chance to pop off. Of course, that's why I had vision. More Baneling. I see another Widow Mine. Try to send a sacrificial ling. Taken out by the planetary. Have to send another sacrificial ling. He will receive the medal. His family will be rewarded with extra minerals. Of course, I'll decide to fuck off. More Widow Mines, just... Yeah, see, Widow Mines are extremely good at static defenses. Because they can move around very quickly, they do a lot of damage, and if you don't see them, you're cooked. And against mutas that bunch up and lings that are basically made of styrofoam, it's a very good choice. Okay, I catch them stray Widow Mines that are moving out. They don't have any time to burrow. I have way more vision. I decide to mass produce a bunch of Banelings. We got Cloak in the mix, probably for some Banshees. Or is that for the Banshees? Yes, it is. It's for the Banshees. You can upgrade his bunkers, which is smart, but it just seems like should be his focus. A nice good wall of supply depots. I'm getting my upgrades, both range attack for the Hydralisks and for the Mutas. Okay, we got ghosts in the field, which is that's interesting. You're backed into the wall, nuke. I like that. These Hellions try to bait me into that one Widow Mine. That's the thing, even one Widow Mine is enough to, you know, take out a good chunk of his army. But of course, I see them. Let's check the APM tab. I wonder how... Okay, see, my APM is exceeding him by a lot. He may have good strategy, but my reaction time is much better. Let's go back to production. Now he's just sitting there. Okay, more Widow Mines at the front. These Hellions are just sitting there. They're just collecting a paycheck. They're probably not paid hourly, no benefits, so they don't care. In fact, he hasn't gone for an extra base just to get Orbital Command. Okay, now he's getting another base, but getting the Hydra speed upgrade. Is that... Yeah, muscular augments. Or is that the jumping one? I don't recall. At this point, I have a good sizable army, and the only thing that's really stopping me from going there are these Widow Mines, which of course I'm using the Mimics, or Changelings as decoys. Alright, I'm going for the base. I take out that base, no problem. Minimal damage to my army. I pull back a bit from the Hellions. Clean up the structures here. He's now supply blocked. And I don't decide to pursue. I think those Widow Mines are giving me a scare, despite my reaction time and my sizable army. If one wrong move, and then he can push out with his own forces. Okay, we got more Hellions, no, the same Hellions, but more Widow Mines. I think I noticed them, which is why I pulled those guys back, pulling the entire army back. Why not? More the merrier. Okay, lose a bunch of Lings there. That's okay, Lings are basically expendable at this point, as I have almost 2.5k minerals. Clean that up. I do have a 5th base going. Not saturated yet, but does... Well, neither the 4th or the 5th are saturated. Missing a bunch of mineral, drones here. Don't know what happened. So we do have ghosts coming in and nukes and banshees. So he's going through all the... Ooh! And those needles take a huge hit. But I mop up those Widow Mines. What is good about these overlords is they can get pretty tanky. They can absorb some of the damage. Alright. Sorry about that. Here we go. Now, I do believe this player is silver. And in my current state, it's up in the air. Sometimes I'm Master League, sometimes I'm Bronze League. It really depends. Depends on atmospheric pressures. Caloric intake. Have I had my carbs? Have I not had my carbs? Have I had my coffee? Have I had alcohol? More changelings going into the main. Those Widow Mines see them, but of course the changelings change in time before they get targeted. Planetary takes them out. And I see that there's no return to the second expansion. But I do see a ghost, so I start chasing them. But of course my overlords are taking some time. Or my overseers, sorry. Overseers. I believe I lose track of this. But I keep chasing. We got a nuke down at my 4th. Oh, I just missed the ghost there. Do I see it coming? It's gonna do some damage. Yeah, I pull some drones away, but not everybody. They die. Half of them die. Now that I know there's a ghost here, I pull my army again, which is not really smart to pull your entire army like this, but again, that ghost is still hanging out there. We got Widow Mines. No, those are my mimics. Ghost is returned down to the south. So we got one in the south, one in the north hiding. But I do have a sizable army, much bigger army than he does. But it's just those Widow Mines. And of course nukes. If I don't see a nuke, oh, we got a squadron of Banshees here. Oh man, they're cloaking, they're going in. I don't see it. Maybe I saw that, I don't know. He pulls it back because he sees this army coming. Probably thinks he's going to need to support his ground forces. Of course, we got another attempt by a ghost. He scans and nukes again. Do I see it? There's a small skirmish there. Do I see it? Do I see the nuke coming down? Oh, yeah, I do see it. I pull everything away for the most part. Gonna lose some static defense. Ghost runs away. I must have seen those Banshees. I missed something. I must have seen some of them because some of them did die. Okay, Ghost runs out of energy, and now those Lings are having a field day. These Ghosts are returning south. Going for my 4th base again to harass. A whole army up in the north. He's got a huge chunk of Widow Mines. That's his entire army of Widow Mines. He's probably getting fed up. He probably wants some map control. I got some lone Hydras doing some damage, but of course, yeah, they get killed. My 4th is going to go down. No matter, I still have more bases. I have a stockpile resources. 1 Banshee left. Hellions going out to try and make something happen. Don't know what. And I completely missed that with my army. Both are not on A move. Okay, the Hydras, they have 420. They have 20 vision. 20 vision. Of course, they decide not to pursue. For whatever reason. See, then I get the signal that my base is attacked, and then I probably pull back. Do I pull back? Or do I use some other means of defense? Well, yeah, here we go. Here comes my full army coming in. Ooh, am I going to lose my spawning pool? That would be unfortunate. No, no. I successfully take care of that. A few more Hellbats. Of course, I'm not on A move. For whatever reason, but then I see him. A lot of running back and forth. I'm obviously nervous to split up my army, either because I don't have the APM to split up my army, or I'm worried of the technological superiority of the Terran. And the only way the Zerg can beat them is with overwhelming odds. So, Gas at the main is dead. Almost done at my main expansion. Haven't fully resaturated my 3rd. 4th and 5th are kind of under construction still. Ooh. Massive army of Banelings, Hydras, and Mutas. Send in the Mimics. See what's up. Tries to nuke defense. Of course, I see it. Banelings bust out in time. Pull them away. 1 Baneling says screw it. The nuke is cancelled. I just go for it. Oh, what a hit, what a hit. See, they absorb a lot of hit damage, but now I believe, yep, I'm supply blocked. I lose a lot of supply, but I have a big enough army that I can basically clean up this expansion. His front door now is thoroughly under siege. Even with the Widow Mines at the back, it doesn't mean anything. I clean this up, but of course now that I have no vision, I can't see these Banshees. Tries to send another nuke to defend. I pull away as I see the nuke, but I don't see these Banshees, but I know they're there. Let's look at the APM tab. Again, my reaction time is a lot better than his, because his strategies are better. Got a lone nuke. Don't know what that ghost is gonna do. Yeah, see, that was kind of pointless. Should have put him around the side. Decide to poke the front door again. Clean up these Widow Mines. Hydras are almost fully armored or fully upgraded. Another nuke for defense. Bunch of overlords chilling here. It must be a party. Oh, they got the wrong address. Oh, he's gonna nuke his own supply? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Okay. I have a base up in the corner, sneaky little base, but of course, there's Banshees going that way. So they're gonna see it. They're gonna take it out, but it's okay. It's not a huge loss, as there's nothing really there. Army at the front door. Yeah, he's running out of minerals. at his main. He doesn't have a huge stockpile. So I can keep hitting his front door. I have full map control. I mean, this is a little annoying, but oh, they ran out of a cloak. He calls me. Oh, he's gonna snipe the Spire, which is smart. But what do I do for production? I do manage to get some more mutas out just in case, but he snipes it. My queens take care of the quite nicely. Wow, they do quite a bit of damage. You got some over here sniping this sneaky corner base. I do believe I pull my whole army back. Let's see, see, this is where I can't seem to split my army. I say screw this base, I'm going for this one, because it's set up already. I do believe, do I take it out? No. He's not taking back a base, he's just building nukes and banshees. I kill all the banshees, I save the fourth. Don't save the corner base, but that's okay. Not too worried. I had insurance on it. He's got two banshees roaming the field. Do they have cloak? No, they have no energy for cloak, which is kind of defeats the purpose for them, as they are kind of slow relative to other air units. He's going back in, try to make something happen. He's also got some Hellions coming in. Of course, my queen see it. You go, queen. Call me needy. I don't know how to attack. Just build bases. Well, I thought that was the point of the game, but you know, he's mad. He's clearly mad. He's doing some damage to this base here. Don't think he... Yeah, the nuke did no damage whatsoever. And I killed these Hellions. Or Hellbats, sorry. And he rage quits. Well, I think that was an interesting game. I don't know what to learn from this, other than I need to learn to split my armies when getting harassed, but I do believe for the most part I was under control. He had some good strategies, and I say GG to that, and wish him better luck in the future.